Welcome back. She wants you to think she's the persecuted prosecutor. St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner now has 2 weeks to respond to a petition to remove her from office. We told you about this on Friday. The Missouri Attorney General filed the petition. It says Gardner is dismissing charges instead of prosecuting cases, does not keep victims involved as criminal cases unfold, and is neglecting overall duties in general. We did some digging, found arrests for murder, manslaughter, aggravated assault, and robberies are all down since she took office. Gardner's critics say police simply don't make arrests anymore because they know the suspects will get a get-out-of-jail-free card. Missouri Republicans are also pushing to remove Gardner through legislation. Caleb Roden, who is president of the Missouri State Senate, talked about it with us last week.
The city of St. Louis, the state of Missouri is worse off because their economy can't grow because their streets aren't safe. And we can point back to directly to the fact that, frankly, she's just not capable of doing her job the way she's supposed to. And so this is a matter of just straight incompetence and negligence, not much more or less. She's just not good at this.
Former St. Louis County Councilman Tim Fitch is here, also the former police chief of St. Louis County. It's good to see you, sir. I appreciate it. I keep coming back to this, and to be fair, is this a success of Kim Gardner's policies? Is it not that she's incompetent, it's that she's very competent at carrying out the policies that she was elected on and then reelected on?
That's exactly what it is. She ran on a platform to basically be progressive in her office, and her definition of progressive is not going after criminals and letting them back on the street. So she's doing exactly what she told her constituents that she would do.
Now, I think about the case that sort of now crystallized everything. There was a young woman who had both legs severed in a car crash. Daniel Riley is his name, who was the driver of the car, allegedly charged in 2020 with robbery, violated house arrest 51 times. Trial set for July 2022, but prosecutors delayed trial, citing not ready. And then he was involved in this car crash. Has things begun to change in St. Louis? Is there any realization, even among people in St. Louis who supported the experiment, to now go, we have to rethink things?
Absolutely. We saw the mayor turn on her. Basically, the mayor said the city has lost confidence in her ability to be the circuit attorney. We've seen many community leaders. She still has her fair number of supporters, and they're very loud, but it's small. So yes, there has been a tipping point that we've seen in St. Louis. I think people have had just about enough of her. The problem is there's no recall mechanism in Missouri law for a circuit attorney.
Yeah, you'd think that overseeing the city with the second highest murder rate in America, named America's most dangerous city, would get you recalled if it's possible. Now, there's these two ways. Interestingly enough, the Attorney General of Missouri, when he was a Democrat back 2009, I think, tried the very same thing. And the prosecutor in question, the county prosecutor, resigned. So there you go. Is there any way to put the genie back in the bottle without things from a police sense that are going to be found offensive if looked through today's lens?
No, I think we're past that stage at this point. Many police officers are afraid to do their job in the city of St. Louis because they know that she'll go after them, but she won't go after criminals. And if you were the police officer on the street, what would you do? Right. Probably the very least that you can do to keep yourself out of trouble with Kim Gardner. So the criminals feel very comfortable operating in the city under her leadership and the prosecutor's office. The police do not.
Yeah, clearly, as we've seen. It's good to see you, sir. Thank you, as always.
Good to see you.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.